Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to B Sports Picks. Today's Tuesday, November 18th. Yesterday was not a good day. It actually broke our winning streak. We had about a 3 or 4 day winning streak. In the NHL, we're hitting at a 68%. Overall, we're hitting at a 60%. So just in the NHL has been a lot better. But again, yesterday was a bad day. We ended up losing about 3 units, but we're right back onto it. I have shots on goal, PRAs, and then I have 2 plays in the NBA that I want to share today. Stick around for this video. Make sure if you haven't done so, get the free picks. And then I'm also going to put a little bit of a thing at the end of this or in the middle of this video. I'm going to explain something. If we want to unlock all the props for today, pay attention to that. And I can unlock them for free. And I'll explain that once we get there. But let me give you some 2 examples and 2 games that I really like today. So the first game I'm going to look at right here is going to be the Boston Celtics versus the Brooklyn Nets. There's an 89.9% chance that the Celtics are going to win this game straight up. However, the line is very dramatic. You can see they're projected to go 116 to 104. That's a 12-point difference. The line did start at a 9.5 right here, a minus 9.5. So what that means is that Boston has to win by 10. That was the opening line last night. Currently, the line is 10.5, and I think it actually moved to 11.5. So what that means is that the public money and the sharp money is agreeing with this, and it's coming in so heavily on Boston that the line has to shift, and it's currently at a 9.5. At a 10.5. One very important note for today is that Celtics are 70% on the road, so they're very good on the road. Again, this is a big time mismatch. When you see a mismatch this extreme, the foundation is going to be a blowout. That's why the line is so high at 11.5. Brooklyn is actually allowing 122 points per game, which is a massive red flag for their defense. One thing to note is that Tatum is actually out. He's going to be out for the season. You can see right there he's out. But then on the other side, you got Cam Thomas, which is actually out as well. Cam Thomas is the highest scoring player on Brooklyn. So they're missing that guy as well as missing Tatum. So that kind of evens out on their star player. So why is this such a confident play? I'm going to tell you exactly how I'm playing it. I cannot show you my slip. YouTube is getting more and more strict with this type of information. So I'm just going to tell you what I'm going to go with. But I'm going to tell you that Boston has an elite system. They're top tier defense. Like I mentioned, they're A grade. Brooklyn is hemorrhaging the defense. They're one of the worst defenses in the league. They are missing Tatum, but then on the other side, they're missing Cam Thomas. So that kind of evens out. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take it back, and I'm going to pay it at a minus 9.5 for Boston. All right, guys. So now for what I was saying earlier, if we get to 50 likes or 50 comments, we're usually getting about 30 to 40 likes. If we can start getting about around 50 likes or 50 comments, I'm going to unlock what's called SOG results and PRA results. And what this is shots on goal for the hockey, and PRAs is points, rebounds, and assists for the NBA. These are the type of players. They're qualified. They've already been filtered. I have actually not looked through these, so that 12 and 14 might get reduced down to a few players only because I still have to go through these. But these are all filtered out already with all the statistics that I need for the best players for today. So if we get to 50 likes or 50 comments, I'll throw that in the free channel. Go to the link in the description, click on free, and make sure you subscribe for free. And then that's where I'll put it once we hit 50 likes or 50 comments. All right, guys, make sure you subscribe also. I'm going to give you one more play that I like, and then I'm going to tell you how I'm taking it. But you don't have to take it this way because it is a bigger risk because I'm using it as a parlay piece to bring down the juice. And I'm going to tell you why I don't trust them to win on the spread as well. You'll see what I'm talking about once I get to it. All right, so the next game I'm looking at is the Lakers versus the Jazz. You can see the projected score. You can see the projected score is the Lakers for 126 versus the Jazz at 112. The line did go from 10.5 to 12.5, so the line is shifting in their favor. It's already past that projected score of 12, 13. So again, it's very close to the projection of 12 points. All right, now also the Lakers are 73% in their last 34 games at home. Obviously, that goes back to last season. And also LeBron James is sitting today. However, Luka has been doing amazing. I was looking at his last 5 games, and he has been doing amazing. He hit a PRA the other day of like 79 points, rebounds, and assists in one game. So anyway, 75% in the last 34 games at home. Like I mentioned right here also is that LeBron James is actually questionable. I thought he was out, but he's actually questionable. He more than likely is not going to play, say something with his back, but you can keep an eye on that as well if you want. Luka has been doing amazing. So the biggest question mark right here is LeBron James. Something with his back is saying that he might not play because his back makes him questionable. So this is a massive variable. If you want to wait for that, I think that line will go even higher, minus 14, minus 15, if he ends up playing and rolled in. But right now, the line is still currently at a minus 12. Also on this side, you don't even see that this guy is questionable. It's going to be Kessler. He's out. And that's their main defensive. That is actually Kessler is actually their main defender plus rebounder. So he's out. Also, a couple of notes here: the Lakers are 8-2 in the last 10 games, meaning they're covering spreads, and the Jazz are really just breaking even as far as covering spreads. So the Lakers could cover the spread, but I also did some more research saying the Lakers, whenever they win, they only win by 2 points. The most they've won a game is by 18 points. So these have been very close games. For a spread to be this high, it has to be, if you want to wait, like I said, for LeBron to be rolled in, that line is going to shift even more. So in this case, this is what I was saying. You can do it one of two ways. You can do two money lines. It could be the Boston Celtics and the Lakers on the money line. The odds are extremely high for those because the spreads are so high. So what I did instead is I took the Lakers at a minus 3.5, and then I took Boston Celtics on the money line. All right, guys, like I said at the middle of this video, if we get to 50 likes, 50 comments, I will share all my shots on goal and all my points and rebounds and assists. If you've seen any of my videos before, you'll see that these have been hitting extremely high for us as far as the shots on goal and the points, rebounds, and assists. I'm actually going to go and start doing that right now while my editor's editing the video, and then I'll come back later today. And if we get the 50 likes or 50 comments, I'll throw them in the free channel. Click on the link in the description and then click on free. Also, make sure you subscribe for all these future videos that I give away a lot of free value. Thank you so much. Let's have a great day.